Hey everyone, how's it going? Matt from TechSmart here today with a video of iOS 7 and the Gold Master version. I'll be quickly going over the features that have been updated since iOS 7 Beta 7, and now this is the Gold Master release, which will be available to the public in a week from today on September the 18th. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the new features that we see in the final release version of iOS 7. The most notable one here is Apple has completely refreshed its wallpapers. So throughout the entire betas over the last couple months, they've been kind of skimpy with the different wallpapers they included, but they've finally gone all out and included 7 dynamic wallpapers, which, if you haven't already been able to tell, mostly are to go along with the iPhone 5C, so they have one to match each of the colors of the 5C. And also here they have a whole array of brand new nature wallpapers that you can go ahead and put on your phone. These are the static ones or the non-moving ones. However, the parallax feature still does work great, and it's been getting progressively better and better. So what that means is when you put your wallpaper and you move your hand around, it will react to the motion and pick up there. So they've added a bunch of new wallpapers in the Gold Master version of iOS 7. Now, to go along with all of those updated wallpapers, they also have gone ahead and completely refreshed the ringtone and text tones. Now, it'd be hard for me to explain all of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and play through all of them. Just sit back and listen to all of the different ringtones that they've added to iOS 7. Now, not to worry, they also have left in all the old or classic ringtones, so you can go ahead and still play those. Don't worry if you like those, they're still there for you. Now we're going to move on to the text tones, which they've included, or the alert tones they call them, and you can use these also system-wide. So here are the alert tones from iOS 7. Now, one last thing I also noticed here was they have upgraded the lock sound when you lock the phone. It's got more of an echo to it. I really like it. Take a listen. As normal with each progressing beta, it becomes obvious when they pick up their animations and the animations become smooth and crisper. And I can honestly say with this Gold Master, the animations are very crisp, very clean, and it's just in time for the GM. They've done a good job with this, and everything seems to be working very smoothly in GM. Very few drop frames, if any, at that matter. Now again, another very small thing here that they've updated, but they have changed the noise when you plug in your phone to charge it. Again, very minor, but it's very nice and it's subtle, and you'll get used to it and you'll really start to enjoy it over the old lock sound here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my iPhone 5 and then take a listen. On the feature side of things, one thing to take note here is that iCloud Keychain has actually gone astray from the final release version of iOS 7. Now, I'm not sure if this is something Apple's working out internally or whatever it may be, or if they're waiting for the release of Mavericks next month, but since WWDC back in June when they did announce iCloud Keychain, it's no longer in any iOS software with iOS 7 on it. So we'll hopefully see this in 7.0.1 or something along those lines, but right now, no iCloud keychain. And finally, I leave you with the brand new Siri noise, which happens when you press Siri. So that wraps just about everything up here. As you can tell, a lot of the iOS 7 GM changes were more just aesthetic and very polishing. They want to make sure they cleaned up the software and made it very complete. And I can tell you these noises are really cool and I like the sounds. You guys will all have iOS 7 in your hands next week. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll see everyone later.